right. Gamers and geeks, welcome to another episode 15, I believe, of Ogre.
Yeah. Yeah, episode 15 already. Old Guys Geekly Review.
Amazing. I got my great buddy Nick here, who is just the most amazing guy.
Thank you. And sitting spiritually in spirit next to me is Jay Dizzy, my guru when it comes to most nerdy things.
I'm like a Force ghost. I'm always there with you.
And I'm just a lowly Padawan in some things.
Oh man, yeah, we got lots of stuff to go into today.
Yeah,
Should
what
be good stuff.
This week, man? What was up with all the trailers this week? It's like a bunch of first looks at things. I probably should have stole that motorcycle, but yeah, a bunch of first looks, bunch of trailers came out. I mean, it's crazy how much stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I'm glad because in some ways there's nothing going on, but there's definitely a lot of hype for some things, so happy about that.
Yeah, definitely. But you got anything to kick off? Anything of note that's happened to you during the week?
Let's see. Not related to other things. I mean, we're actually, you know what? I had just a great day the other day because I had a bunch of stuff to do online, some forms to fill out, getting the business started. And everything I did that day just went so smooth.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, it was incredible. I just, forms were easy to fill out. I got my extra COVID stuff from the government, and everything was just like super easy.
Nice.
And that was such a nice day.
Yeah, when stuff goes easy like that, especially when it comes to the government, it makes me extremely happy.
Yeah, did you get your free COVID tests?
I didn't. I figured. I don't know. I don't see the point of testing for it because, like, if I'm sick, I'm just gonna know that I got it, basically.
Yeah, I think for me it's not a big issue because I just stay home.
Yeah, that's
but
what I do.
For Sarah, needing to decide whether or not she's going to be amongst her students and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. See, that makes sense. Apparently the N95 masks you can get those for free at pharmacies and stuff now.
Yeah. Everybody's getting protected.
Yeah, so I'm gonna definitely go get one of those because, God, man, I just don't want to deal with COVID ever again. I never want to get it.
I know. We're all done with it.
Yeah.
All done with it. So yeah, that was my good news for the week. Just a day of holy crap, everything worked like it should, and it was super easy. So just so happy about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to. I don't have quite as good news as you, but I did get my Vans, my Snow Lodge slippers. And holy mackerel, man! I'm about to buy like 3 more pairs of these damn things. They are the most comfortable things. I just had to say that. I also found out that a Foley catheter will just slide right out. If you unblow that bubble in there, and you just stand there, it'll just slide right out, buddy.
Whoop.
Yeah, I'm so sick of these damn surgeries, dude. I made it 39 years without having a surgery ever. And then, I had a wisdom tooth taken out, but now, shoot, I've had, what, two more surgeries now? I've doubled the amount of surgeries. Anyway,
yeah, my first one was when I was young. So I had my first going under anesthesia before I was 10. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Had to get tubes put in my ears, the tonsils taken care of, all that stuff, because I got such crappy passages.
Oh yeah, Logan had to get tubes in his ears too. Oh yeah, I gotta wait over here with my. Anyway,
yeah. So let's talk about movies.
Yeah, let's do that.
What do we want to talk about first?
I'll cover what was that, Encanto on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't checked that out yet.
So
heard some good stuff about it.
Yeah, we watched it for Arya's birthday, my daughter's birthday, and it was good. It wasn't bad.
So how do you?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I was just I'll chime in after you finish with that.
Okay. So basically, it's all about family. So I did that Facebook thing about Vin Diesel, probably
Yes, yes.
what did I put? If Encanto taught me anything, it's that family is the miracle, and then I put it in quotes and said Vin Diesel probably. So
What? Yep. Yeah. Vin Diesel. Family matters.
yeah, it's a beautiful movie. Like, it's really well done. I love the animation that they're doing in it. Or the latest movies they've gotten to. Like, Moana was really awesome with their animation and everything. But Disney, man, I think they developed a new streaming. I don't know the correct term to put that in, but I saw that it was like IMAX enhanced.
Yes, yes. I know they've got several selected movies and stuff right now that are IMAX enhanced.
Yeah, and then and I wonder what that even means, to be honest with you. Oh my god, dude, this car is being not very working with me today. But yeah,
Car no worky good.
yeah, car no work. But Encanto was pretty good. I'm trying to think of other movies that I watched, but I can't really think of any. We gotta.
Yeah, I don't watch nearly as many movies as you do.
See, and I think I like the movies instead of like anime shows and stuff like that for the same reason you like shorter anime shows.
Yeah.
Oh, are you okay? You're back up.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, just because it's an ending, it's a short 2-hour span, maybe a little bit more than that, but I don't know. I don't know. Movies, they're just like quick. They're like little light novels you can watch with your eyes. I have not had any peanut butter cups today, so
Well,
That's
then
it's just my mood.
it's all good. So let's jump in on the controversy around Encanto and Pixar in general. Is a lot of the employees being upset that their movies are tending to go to Disney Plus as opposed to theaters?
Yes. You know what a simple solution to that would be?
To have them both at the same time, damn it.
Or do what Netflix does, give it like a couple weeks in the theaters,
Yeah.
and then move it to streaming.
Well, Red Notice was 1 week, 7 days. So, yeah, I think that's a good solution.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry.
I'll get my own vehicle.
Fine then. You don't like how I drive. I'll remember this. But yeah, I don't know. We're in a tough. Like I always say, I always say that they're tricky waters to navigate, but I mean, we're in a tough thing. The pandemic is no joke, and nobody really wants to go out and get sick. And with the way people have been the last couple years, I don't really freaking blame them. I don't really want to be around a lot of people, especially strangers I don't know that I know don't really give a shit about me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm right there with you, and I think that the best solution is just give everybody what they want. Do theaters, do Disney Plus, but
Yeah.
instead of bringing all your kids to the theaters, I mean, I know it's a big event, but I would say most parents probably really appreciate it being on Disney Plus.
I'll tell you what.
Especially if you got younger kids.
Yeah. As far as like the money and stuff goes, maybe they should not pay the voice actors so much, or like the high celebrities that they get, and then maybe spread the wealth around. I know that sounds awfully commie of me, but
well, I mean, well, let's be honest. Other than maybe a few actors, do people actually go to see very specific people all the time? I mean, I can see a few, but I don't think it used to be like old Hollywood where, a Gregory Peck movie, you'd go just to see Gregory Peck, no matter what the genre or
who the fuck
style
is Gregory
was.
Peck?
Old school, man. That's my whole point. It's outdated. That's my point. It's outdated.
Your point is proven, man. God, I forgot what I was going to say. I know I was going to chime in.
The Gregory Peck full J. Yeah, threw you off.
You've bamboozled me.
God, I feel so old now.
I have heard of the name, but I can't place a face or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So
we'll say Sean Connery. He's a little more.
Who's that?
Oh yeah.
Now I gotta mess with you. Oh shoot. Anyway,
wreck my vehicle.
Yeah, I forget, dude. I forgot. Oh, I don't watch those animated movies for the voice actors. You know, the voice actors, if they do their job right, they take on that character. I know, and sometimes I
Yeah.
don't even recognize who the voice actor is. I did recognize John Leguizamo, but
Yeah.
that's the only one.
Well, and like Borderlands, we're playing Borderlands. I love the fact that they got Ice-T, but honestly, the character Balix or whatever is just fun regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
I would have still enjoyed the game just as much if it hadn't been Ice-T. So,
Ooh, I don't know, man. There's something special about that dude's voice.
well, yeah, they still need a good voice actor, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Ice-T, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Would you be opposed to having Vin Diesel be Baylex and just talking about how the ship is family all the time?
As you know, Vin Diesel can just do whatever he wants. I'll like Vin Diesel regardless.
Yeah, although he needs to actually, you know what? I like him regardless, but I think one thing he needs to do is stop and just make Riddick movies.
Yeah, there we go.
I love Riddick, so
Yeah, so make more.
yeah,
Do more.
yeah, yeah. Do more Riddick stuff. Holy crap, that's an annoying guy. So what else you got for movie? I got a lot of stuff for movies.
Let's start off with this. Okay, so I watched Eternals last week.
I still haven't
And-
been able to watch that. My family's threatened me to death if I watch it without them, but they won't. Like they don't make time
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, they don't really want to watch it bad enough to actually do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing that I want to talk about is the fact that we've got a movie, Eternals, and it came out that it is the biggest Disney Plus viewing that anybody has ever had, that they've had.
Yes,
Bigger than
yeah.
Shang-Chi, bigger than Black Widow, and I'm like, that's really interesting to me, just because of how big it has been, even though it was kind of a flub in the box office.
Okay, yeah. I did read something similar, but I didn't actually open the article. I figured that headline gave me all I really needed to know about it. Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me because I know, Shang-Chi got like really good reviews and stuff, and I know the Eternals didn't, so it just baffles me how it outperformed it,
Well, I think it goes back to the fact of the audience. The audience that it's a little older skewed.
Yeah.
It's made for people who are a little bit older, and they didn't go to the theaters, so they've been waiting to see it on Disney this whole time.
The Eternals.
Yeah, that just wanted to hit on the fact that it was the biggest Disney Plus release.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, but Spider-Man isn't on a streaming platform yet, so.
Well, it's not coming to Disney Plus, so
Yeah, I wish it would, but that's a story for another time.
yeah.
Let's see here. 2 sequels to Red Notice is in the works for Netflix, and Gal Gadot,
Nice.
The Rock, and Ryan Reynolds. God, I almost forgot his name there for a second. They're all coming back. They're all returning. I guess they had a lot of fun. Guess the movie did pretty well, so yeah. So look forward to that if you enjoyed it. I thought they were good one-time watchers. I probably wouldn't buy them.
But yeah, fun to watch. Popcorn movies.
Yes,
Just
yeah.
something to sit back and enjoy.
Netflix is raising prices again, $1 to $2 depending on your tier that you're subscribed to.
Now they're more expensive than HBO.
Yeah, and I unfortunately have to have the top tier because we have all the kids streaming their stuff, but also you don't get 4K streaming unless you're at their top tier.
Yeah, I know.
So it's
and why have a 4K TV
You know.
if you're not getting 4K streaming?
Yeah. I will tell you this, I didn't really notice a difference between 4K and 1080p on my 55-inch just from the distance that I sit far away from it.
Oh yeah.
But with this 85-inch, man, it is noticeable. Oh my god.
Oh,
it's so
okay.
noticeable. There's so much that goes into it, like pixel density and stuff like that too, but man, it's just right up my alley. I don't think I'm gonna I'll choose 4K from now on if I have the
Nice.
choice. All right, let's see here. The Batman with Robert Pattinson will be 2 hours and 55 minutes long.
The Batman.
Yes.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah, oh man, I'm still pretty excited about it. I know it's gonna be
Yeah.
a long movie. But more Robert. What am I, Zoidberg?
Robert Patterson.
More Robert. Jeez. Let me just. I'm gonna.
Hippity hoppity.
Yeah, I need to factory reset myself. Robert Pattinson and the director of Parasite are gonna work together for a sci-fi movie, dude.
Very nice.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. Because Parasite, I don't know if you've seen that Korean movie.
You know me, I tend to stay away from those.
Oh, dude, it won so many awards. I finally watched it. Very well deserved. So I'm pretty stoked about that. It makes me wonder, like, what this guy can do with sci-fi. Because the story, there was, like, no story. I don't even know how to explain Parasite. But it's just like a normal everyday story that was fleshed out and really well done. Man, my reviews have got to be a very painful thing to listen to when I'm gaming.
It's good.
Yeah.
We likes it.
Yes. Well, the channel's called Ogre for a reason, folks.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's also a movie coming out by Weird Al, or that is about Weird Al. And do you know who is playing Weird Al?
I don't know, Weird Al.
No. Daniel Radcliffe, man.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Yeah, I was kind of excited about that. I dig him as an actor. He did a great job in Harry Potter, but the thing that really got me was Guns Akimbo. I really liked him in that for some reason, so. Uh-oh. Maya, don't run by me. Don't run by me, you bitch. Aw, you bird. Anyway, she let me die. Matrix did...
Yeah, so the Batman is jumping ahead just a little bit because of the Batman news. It is coming out March 4th.
Ah, okay, I did not write that down. March 4th, man, that's coming out quick. There's a lot of
pretty
stuff
soon.
coming. Wrong way.
Yeah, pretty soon.
And then what else we got? We got the Matrix. Apparently, the box office for the Matrix is not where they wanted it to be, so a Matrix 5 is going to be very unlikely.
Yeah, after the numbers came out for that, I'm not too surprised.
Oh, okay. And I still haven't seen it. I know we're on our review channel, so I should probably make a point to do all this stuff a little bit more timely fashion. But
eventually we'll catch it.
Yeah, I was worried about it not being good. Hesitant to watch it because of that. And then the last set of news is that I got is Black Panther 2. They just can't catch a break on their production. Apparently, it's being ravaged by Omicron right now. So yeah, the production is shut down yet again, and just like it seems like, was it last year? It was during one of our earlier videos where the girl that plays Shuri got injured, and they had to shut down production because of that. So man, they just really can't catch a break.
Yeah.
But
it'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah. And that is all the movie news that I got this week, I believe.
Yeah, the theater current stuff is really slow. We have The King's Daughter, and I'm on the right year today. unlike last time, which I didn't switch my years. So,
yeah.
So I'm on the right year, and we got the King's Daughter, which I think Pierce Brosnan is the only...
Pierce Brosnan?
Brosnan, yeah, is the only named actor, well-known actor in that one, unless I'm too old to know the others. But
I dig him as an actor. Usually that's enough to get me to go to the theater.
Yeah, I do too. I really like his stuff.
Yeah.
So it may be good. I haven't really heard much about it. I just know that that's coming out this weekend. So that's the most current movie that we're looking at.
Okay.
The one that next one that I want to see is Uncharted, which that's out on February 18th.
Oh, damn, that's coming out quick. Man, everything.
Yeah, so
there's a lot of stuff.
That's the next one.
Okay. You got anything else for movies?
Mobius on April 1st.
Yeah,
Doctor Strange May 6th.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking forward to those two.
I think Mobius will do pretty good.
I'm just kidding. I was trying to test you. See if you would be like, you're not looking forward to Doctor Strange too? But you didn't do it. You didn't fall into my web.
Yeah, I know. You're a fanboy. And
I didn't realize we were playing prison rules in this video.
and besides, Arya would disown you.
Yeah, she probably would, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, she still can't decide if she likes Spider-Man or Doctor Strange the most. And then
I enjoy their team ups in the comic books.
yeah, and last time I asked her, she goes, why you even try to make me choose? Why can't I have two favorites? And I was like, you know what? Why can't she?
Yeah.
I'm the smart. I learned something from my daughter.
Just get that picture of Spider-Man dressed up as Doctor Strange.
There's a Spider-Man dressed up as Doctor Strange picture?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well,
with the whole death of Doctor Strange storyline in the comics, Spider-Man was actually like a multiverse version of him was a possibility.
oh, wow.
So yeah, so stuff. Only other thing I've got for movies is Ghostbusters hitting DVD on February 1st.
Yeah, and I thought maybe last week I covered the release date for that. And then this is why I always tell people to write down the dates that I say, because once I visit something, I'm probably going to forget about it if I don't write it down, or if I remember that I covered it, I'm going to purposely omit it from, the next week's video.
Yeah.
So yes, for me, Nick, if you don't recognize the voice, you write down the dates that I tell you when I tell you, and that's just for your own. Cover your own butt. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Dude, I don't know either. Shall we move on into TV?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best course of action.
Moving on. Television. Well, holy batshit, Moon Man, the Moon Knight trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good. It's pretty sad about the French actor that died. Would he die from a skiing accident? But he was
Skiing accident.
Man.
I'm not sure how big of a role he had in season 1. But yeah, it's always sad when we lose an actor.
Yeah, it takes the possibility of it away,
Yeah.
of him becoming a big character if he wasn't, or something. Or, maybe launching his career a little bit more. But yeah, never a good thing. I hate reading about deaths, especially with Bob Saget and Betty White being so. But Betty White, there was a record number of donations to animal shelters because of her on her birthday.
That's really nice.
Yeah, I mean that's heartwarming,
We were talking about Moon Knight and
okay.
what to expect from that.
Yeah. You know what? I know nothing about the character. Usually, and we were having a text conversation about this. Usually, I'll just read a wiki on them to brush up when the show's closer to release if I'm not very familiar with them. I did have a Death of Moon Knight comic, but God, that was long time ago. I want to say I had that in the 90s. It came out or something.
Well, they're definitely changing him around a little bit for the TV show, which is good.
Mm-hmm. But
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, can I say that Oscar Isaac is just for some reason I love him as an actor.
Yeah,
can't get enough of him. And I'm not talking like his role like Apocalypse or Sucker Punch. I'm talking like in Ex Machina.
What other stuff you got for TV?
Oh, man, I got a bunch. Okay, so I did watch How I Met Your Father, the first 2 episodes of How I Met Your Father.
I was curious.
Man, there was about a couple hours of psyching myself up because I was so worried about them ruining the show.
Right.
The cast is definitely not as magical as How I Met Your Father.
Well, how could they be?
Yeah. But I'm willing to give it more of a shot. There's a couple funny parts. It doesn't seem quite as funny. What it seems like to me is that it's mainly made for the way they talk, the language they use, the slang or whatever. It seems like it's made for young adults of today, which is understandable. But
yeah.
I just don't feel...
But not us.
Right. I don't feel like I relate to him. And I believe it's Hilary Duff that plays the main character. God, and I hope I'm getting that right. I don't remember if that's her or not. I'm not. I've never watched anything with her in it or anything. But, I thought she was my age. So the fact that like old people are talking that way, or just, eh.
Well, we'll have to see how it does. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still gonna give it a shot. I loved How I Met Your Mother so much that I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep watching it, at least the first season, to see if it picks up. Like I said, it's not that much of a letdown for me right now, which is way better than what I expected. And then I do have to talk about this. The very Was it the end of the first episode, or maybe the beginning of the first episode? They gave it, tribute to Bob Saget, just a small little tribute on screen, and and I was like, why are they tributing him on this show? And then I forgot, I completely spaced it out that he was the narrator for How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I was like, oh, and I told the wife that, and she was like, oh, that's right, and then, yeah, so, it's good that he's remembered.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that. Other than that, let's see. Yeah, the Moon Knight trailer dropped. We just discussed that. Santa Claus series announced for Disney Plus, and Tim Allen is returning.
Oh, interesting. My mother would have liked that.
Yeah.
That would have been something she would have enjoyed.
Yeah, and I think I grew up watching that with my mom and my dad and stuff too. So I just don't know how that's going to translate into a series.
Yeah, it does seem a little odd. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Other than that, let's see.
What were your impressions on the Lord of the Rings trailer?
I was very surprised to find out that was not CGI.
Yeah, I saw the making of too, and that was really interesting. The fact that they actually shot that kind of like real world, and that was neat.
Yeah, and also another fun fact that I found out about the trailer is that they use molten aluminum, because any other metal it's becomes a safety concern, and it burns white hot instead of red hot, which is a nightmare for camera and lighting. So I don't know. It was a nice little factoid that I took away from that. But dude,
Nice.
I'm hyped. Lord of the Rings, you can't ever go wrong with it. Unless you're talking to Dylan and you're trying to mess with him. Yeah, that's the only time you put down Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I have to admit the trailer and the fact they used a real world non CGI trailer actually gave me hopes for the show itself.
Vikings Valhalla first look is out. It looks pretty decent. That's out on February 25th on Netflix.
Awesome.
And if you're a fan of the show, I'd recommend watching it. I love. Oh, I suppose I can skip this. Let's see. The Boys season 3 is going to be even more messed up, according to Jack Quaid. So
We can only hope.
yes, yeah. You jack that shit up as much as you need to. I don't even care. You guys have my full my full support.
Yeah,
And
most definitely.
Yeah. And then let's see. Picard season 2 is going to be coming out on Paramount on March 3rd.
I do like the Picard show.
And
I think out of the new ones, that's the Star Trek I like the most.
yeah, and how could you not like Jean-Luc
Jean-Luc.
Picard, man? He can speak English anywhere.
Well, yeah.
That's
amazing.
that's an old song. You remember that fresh refreshment song? Oh God, what was that called? I'll have to send you a link to it later. They say that's like a direct quote from the song. Jean-Luc Picard can speak English anywhere.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. And then the last bit of news I've got is Space Force season 2 is coming on February 18th. Oh, I gotta
Okay.
go back to Sanctuary. I'm just sitting here running around trying to look at my notes.
That's all right. While you're doing that, I'll chime in with the releases this week. So we got 4 shows releasing this week. We've got on the 21st, tomorrow, Ozark. Season 4, I believe.
I fucking love Ozark. Oh, it's such a good crime show, man.
Yeah, I definitely need to check that out at some point. Sarah would probably like it. She likes her crime dramas.
Dude, watch it if nothing for nothing but Jason Bateman's acting. Uh, I'm so used to seeing him in roles that are funny and stuff. That dude nails drama. Like, oh my god, is he a freaking like next level actor?
Yeah, it's definitely on my list. Just the list is so long.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah,
We have. Oh, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say I'll probably have no problem taking that one out in a day or two.
So you'll have to report on Ozark to us in the next week or so
Hell
once you
yeah!
wrap it up. We've got a new season of American Dad hitting on the 24th.
Oh shit, they did reboot that show, didn't they?
Apparently so.
Oh man, Good Morning USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. That's the theme song.
Out of those shows, American Dad is probably the one that I watch the least of.
Yeah, me too. But I've watched everything.
All right.
I've watched all of it, but there's just a lot less episodes, so it is factually I'm correct.
Yeah.
Or technically, not
Well, we'll get.
yeah.
You're factually correct too.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right.
On the 24th also is the new season, or maybe part 2 of Snowpiercer.
Ooh, see, I have not seen the TV show, but I've seen the movie, and the movie is incredible.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm up for that much stress and drama that it looks like, but I'm definitely up for some Jennifer Connelly. So
Oh, is she in the TV series?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and she's pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll catch it at some point. And a show that I really loved season 1 of, and I'm not sure where they're going with season 2, but Resident Alien is coming out on Sci-Fi for season 2 on the 26th.
Okay, I don't even know if I've seen that
Uh,
or heard of it.
Andy Tikus? Firefly does all kinds of voice acting.
Oh, is it Alan Tudyk?
Yeah, there we go. Alan Tudyk. Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah. Season 1 was really good.
He fucking played a parrot in Encanto. We were
Oh.
looking at the cast and shit. That dude does everything.
Yeah, he does.
And you know what?
Yeah,
He's got a
does.
lot of range too, man. He's played some very different roles. Wow, what a freaking actor.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. I loved his role in Firefly, and he was in Doom Patrol too. So awesome.
Yeah,
awesome stuff.
he's in one of my favorite scary movies, that Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
He's everywhere.
He is. He is. What would Alan Tudyk do? And I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right.
I think you got closer than I did, definitely. Yeah, so I think he would do everything. That would be his answer.
Yeah.
Do you want to hire me for something? I'll do it.
Did I hear job?
I will do it. Yeah.
And
And that's all the new shows coming out this week.
well, let's move it forward into animation.
Animation. Do you want me to start off with it, or do you got something? We've already talked about Encanto, so.
Yeah, I've got. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. That was an animated movie. Yeah,
all
sometimes I'm. It's complicated.
We blurred the lines around here.
Oh yeah. I'll start it off with. We got our first look at The Boys Diabolical. Did you watch that?
I did not.
Oh man. Okay, so it looks like a mixture of like Tiny Toons style animation with Happy Tree Friends, which is just super freaking violent.
Nice.
Blood galore. There was a little girl, shot lasers out of her eyes, killed a bunch of people, and that's basically the whole first look. And you know what? I'm here
Awesome.
for it. I'm signed up. I'm ready to go.
Sure.
I'll kickstart it.
Yeah, is that Amazon?
Yes, yeah. Well, I guess I assumed it's gonna be Amazon just because the Boys IP started there, or not
Oh,
started.
so the episode hasn't come out yet. You're just
No.
talking about it in the future.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little teaser came out. Oh god, I gotta go talk to Hammerlock. Okay, and then we've got our trailer for Netflix Cuphead has been released, and that is coming out on February 18th to Netflix. Cuphead based on the game.
Yes.
Okay. And I didn't watch the first look. I guess it's under like children and family, so I don't know how that's gonna be. Let's see. King of the Hill is being revived.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah, by I think Mike Judge himself, I want to say. And then Disenchantment Part 4 is coming out on February 9th.
Yeah, I've watched the first 2 seasons of that, and it's okay.
Yeah, I've kind of fallen off. Someone on Reddit pointed it out to me like a major flaw in that show. And as soon as I read that sentence that he put on Reddit, or he or she, it ruined the frickin' show for me. Like, oh my God, does it stand out? And I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it on the show.
You don't want to ruin it for other people.
Yeah, because once you know what it's missing, you'll never recover. And you'll never watch it again.
Well, then we will leave it in the unknown.
Yeah, into the unknown. That's a quote from Frozen 2. And I don't know why I said that. But anyway.
It's always in your mind, Frozen 2. Yeah. Particularly the second one. Not the first one.
Yeah.
Just the second one.
Yeah, the second one.
Always thinking about it.
That's all the news I got for TV. Lots of first looks out there, so go and watch them if you haven't. And or not TV, animation.
Animation.
What do you got for animation?
Well, episode 77 of Attack on Titan.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, something happened in episode 77. Are you letting me spoil it?
Yeah, you know what? If I ain't watched it, that's my own damn fault.
All right, so episode 77, Gabby, the main character in season 5, finally gets a clue, and so that was like the big thing for me, is she finally realizes what the hell's going on, has the big realization, and so I enjoyed that part. Back in episode 76, the previous one, you remember I told you that Aaron got shot in the head in his Titan form?
Yeah, I've been biting my damn nails trying to figure out what happened.
This is one of the reasons that I can't enjoy this show a lot, is because of the fact that, so he got shot in the head, they made a big deal out of it, looked like he was going to die or whatever, and honestly, episode 77 is like it never happened.
No.
Like it never happened. Well, and I was like, what?
Didn't he eat one of the Titans that could heal or something?
He ate the what they call it, Monolith Titan, Granite Titan.
Okay.
A Titan that basically showed up during their brief invasion of Marley.
Yes.
And yeah, so he ate that one, and so it's Attack on Titan. But
yeah.
But Gabby, the main character for episode 5, finally has a clue. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I still am kind of hopeful that they close it out really, really well.
So we saw the episode 6 of Demon Slayer. They put Nezuko back in the box after she went all OP on everybody.
What's in the box?
Nezuko again. I was really hoping that they would keep her out, but now she's back in the box. Probably be another 20, 30 episodes before she comes back out.
Yeah. Are they going to have to upgrade to a bigger box with them big boobs that she's getting?
Apparently, she's only got big boobs when she's OP.
Oh, so, man. More anime need to apply that.
I think you could apply that in any situation. I'd be okay, but
you know what? That's one time I wish real life mimicked anime.
It would make getting in fights with your wife, more enjoyable.
Yeah, and you know what? I would love to be able to read a woman's mind based on the size of her breast.
that would be handy.
Yes,
that would be really handy.
Yeah, it would. So Nezuko, and her big old boobies, back in the box. Sorry, fellas.
Back in the box. And so we'll see where things go from there.
Yeah, the world just ain't ready yet.
I did watch season 5 of My Hero Academia since it had a dub now.
Okay, so a lot of the rumor mill around season 5 is that Uravity, uh, Uraraka, or whatever her name is.
Aravity,
Yeah,
that's her hero's name. Yeah.
yeah, she was a traitor. That was the major rumors at the end of last season, I believe. Um,
I suppose it's a theory,
is
but
it? Oh, so you don't know yet?
I it didn't. I never saw any evidence of that.
Okay, yeah, I don't know where people picked that up at, but yeah, I thought it was weird because after I watched the last season, I was like, I didn't really pick up on anything. So I was just wondering if there was any merit to it.
I don't think so. They spent so much time in season 5 really not doing anything with the group of characters, the main group of characters, which I don't even know if they are the main group of characters anymore after watching season 5.
Oh,
So
okay,
they did spend a lot of time with season 5 diving into the villain storylines.
okay. All right,
So
let's boogie.
so that's my season 5. I
Okay,
did watch Tokyo Revengers, which
okay.
was interesting. There's a dub of it out now. I've got a review of that on the channel if anybody wants to dive into the Tokyo Revengers. Interesting plot line, some time travel, basically Groundhog's Day with a lot more punk angst in it.
Ah,
Um,
yeah. Okay.
so interesting.
Hmm.
To Your Eternity, another heavy anime with some. You got your suicides and murder and depression and psychobabble and all that stuff in that one. And another heavy anime that I watched, Vivi the Fluorite Eye Song, which is basically another, you know, time correction anime. You go back in time and you try to correct the timeline to a more favorable one. And it's got a lot of drama and blood and suicides and all that stuff in it too. So,
Yeah.
yay for heavy anime. I'm trying to get through the spring of 2021, and a lot of these highly rated ones have very heavy plots to them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, working on that.
All right. Is that the last thing you got for animation?
Yep, that is all for animation.
Okay, I want to say, God, I thought I watched something else recently, but maybe I already covered it. I don't know. If not, we can come back to it.
Yeah.
I have nothing for comics or manga.
I actually have some stuff for comics. So, what do you think of this? News comes out that Justice League 75, they are going to basically kill the the Justice League. So it looks like in the comics they're going to do away with Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and Green Lantern and the Flash. And
Okay.
they're all going to be dead. And they've said they're not bringing them back for a long time.
Huh.
They
I'll
didn't
bel
say they were killing them permanently because nobody would believe that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Uh,
yeah,
I think that they're way too popular to not. Unless
I
they're gonna put, like, really build up some of the villains and shit, and then bring the heroes back when they are absolutely needed. I don't know why you would do that. I mean, it just seems like you've got things that fans enjoy. Why would you? Why would you go that route with it? I guess.
I think they're doing it honestly because they want to build up some of the lesser known heroes.
Okay. And I do know that and I wonder if it's like some sort of marketing thing for that game that's coming out. That
Yeah, the Batman Knights.
or that or
Uh,
the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League.
right, that too.
Yeah. Which, dude,
Yeah, so,
I'm not a DC fan very much, but I will play that game. God, it
yeah,
looks
so
beautiful.
I have a feeling that that's it. You know, they're basically giving their other characters a chance to shine, and this is the way that they're doing it.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
and I'm okay with that. I think I'd give it a year. I
Okay.
think they'll keep the characters out for a year, and we'll see after that.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It seems weird to me, but you know, I wouldn't. I personally will not miss them because I was
Yeah.
never really a fan.
Yeah, I have to agree. I'm not exactly hurt by missing the main DC stuff.
Yeah,
Time for some other people to shine.
yeah, and I'll apologize to my cousin because I know he'll probably shut the video off if he's watching it right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Danny.
Danny's just gonna have to get over it because
Yeah.
the Justice League is gone, or will be.
In the words of Deadpool, which is a superior Marvel superhero, get on board with it or get out of Fucktown.
There we go. There we go. On the Marvel side of things, they're doing something similar with the downfall of Spider-Man,
Okay.
where basically I think they're trying to, I don't know, to kind of take him out of the major play for a while.
Okay.
Not too sure about the details, but that seems to be what they're going for. Probably my favorite comic book thing that I'm looking forward to is X-Men Red. So after the events of Planetfall X-Men, I'm just so excited to see what they do with the fact that the X-Men have colonized Mars. It's their own planet now, and just all the stuff that the possibilities there of.
Okay. Actually, I do have some comic news, or maybe it's a question or on something that's coming out. I saw that the old X-Men from like 90s, 92, I believe is what they said, is going to come and take on the House of X.
There is going to be an X-Men 92 series.
Okay.
It's, I think, an alternative timeline. I don't think it's in the current Marvel Universe timeline, but I could be mistaken.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw that they were going to take on the House of X, so I was wondering if there was any truth to that. My app crashed on my phone, so I wasn't able to read the article.
If I'm not mistaken, it is a what if the House of X happened with that roster of X-Men.
Well, shit.
I think that's what they're going for.
Hello, Wallet, my old friend.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be pretty interesting to see
Yeah.
how they manage that.
Oh, man. Yeah, that might be a good one.
Should be a fun read regardless.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Brick was reviving me, and then he stopped. What a shit.
What? Silly Brick.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop?
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And do you know who the strongest Avenger is?
Starbrand.
Yeah. I kind of felt that was kind of weird that they chose Starbrand. I mean, he is, but
Isn't Starbrand a little girl now?
for a short period of time.
Okay.
they're gonna age her.
Yeah, I heard that she aged the last time she used her powers. Dude, I've never heard of Starbrand, or if I had, I know next to nothing about the character. But apparently, now tell me if I'm wrong. The power to give other people power, like insane amounts of power, like where they can stand up to gods.
Insane amounts of power. Yeah. Starbrand is definitely OP. Marvel's like complete OP character.
Yeah, and and like now they're wondering if it's even possible to bring her into, or Starbrand into the MCU, because like even the strongest villains will shake in fear of her. Or
Yeah. So OP. I don't know how you would write the story.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't like there. There needs to be a sense of conflict, impending doom, and stuff. That is probably the number one thing that will invest me into a story. Struggle.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why I don't think Starbrand is a viable character for the movies. I mean, kind of a brief interest in the comic books and the fact that, she was a child, but I don't, now that she's full power and adult, I don't know what they're going to do, because it's going to be silly.
Yeah.
This week, the 10 Deaths of Wolverine arrives.
Okay. And when I was searching for graphics for that online, I saw like issue number 4 and stuff. Do they already have all that stuff created? It's just not out yet, or?
Issue number 4 of the 10 Lives of Wolverine, I think, are out.
Oh.
But this is the 10 Deaths of Wolverine. It's 2 separate series.
I probably put the wrong graphic on the thing last time.
That's all right. Yeah, so the 10 Deaths of Wolverine, that'll be coming out.
Okay.
And then the stuff with Thor is kind of interesting now that Mjolnir is an actual god now.
Wait, Mjolnir is a god?
Mjolnir is a god. He's the god of hammers.
What?
I know. Mjolnir's, and he's kind of pissed at Thor for using him for all these years.
Oh, what the hell? Dude, is this,
I know.
Is this like a spoof thing, or is it
No,
like legit?
no, this is legit. This is part of the current storyline.
Oh, God. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know if it's genius or stupid, but
Yeah.
I think I'm leaning towards one more than the other.
Yeah, every time I drop a hammer on my toe, I'm going to curse the god of hammers now.
Yeah.
Mjolnir is going to... Mjolnir, damn it, is what I'm going to say when I drop a hammer on my foot now. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, that's so weird to me.
Yeah, Mjolnir, the god of hammers.
God, well, maybe Claptrap will be like the god of friggin' I don't even know. Oh, that's so weird.
Sarcasm.
Yeah. Oh shit. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
So incredibly weird. We've literally done everything. Well, how do you
Yeah,
think that business meeting went?
So we need something new for Thor. You know, maybe Mjolnir needs to be his own god now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
up?
definitely. Anyway,
You're not gonna end it, the comic news on that note, are you?
that is the comic news.
Oh shit. All right, what do you got? What do you got for manga?
Nothing for manga. I do not have anything for manga.
Yeah, I don't either. All right, let's do video games. Let's talk about what this video is probably going to have. Most of the meat and potatoes are going to be in this area, I think.
I think so, because the biggest news of, who knows, the decade may be out for video games. Shall we start with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so Activision is being bought by Microsoft. Looks like it's going to take about a year and a half to work through all the details.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looks to be... And such a huge roster of things.
Yeah, God, I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's. On the one hand, Activision has been suffering because they're under, a complete.
Well, the guy's a douche. The manager, like, oh my God. And then to not try to do any damage control on the shit that he's been accused of and like the toxicity. I guess he's really good at trying to spin things in a PR perspective. Anyway, the dude's garbage. I'm glad that they're gonna weed him out and get him out of there.
Yeah, so I think he's in for as long as the merger is happening, and then once it's finished, I believe he's out.
Yeah, and I honestly, I hope he's not in the gaming industry anymore.
Oh man, yeah, definitely.
But let's.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Give him his golden package and send him packing.
Yep.
Golden parachute.
Exactly. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Microsoft is now worth $20 billion more than Sony.
Yeah, because Sony's stock took a dive after that.
Yeah. And then Sony's not worried. They still think Activision and Blizzard Games is going to be multi-platform, which I got to agree to because Microsoft will be... I mean, that's money. That's money, guaranteed money in their pocket if they release it.
Yeah, but they didn't do it with Bethesda.
Yeah, but that was the new IP, which makes sense to try to keep new IPs single platform. In my opinion, you're trying something new, then it can be an exclusive. But I don't know, man, that's a lot of money. And Microsoft, and I know Microsoft's weird about their money. It still baffles me that they give AAA games day one on Game Pass. But man, it's an awful lot of money to be leaving just by the side of the road if they don't develop.
But have you heard that also with that news they were bragging about their Game Pass numbers?
Okay, that I didn't hear because I've never done a Game Pass type service before. That's honestly, it's always kind of with the amount of time I spend on games, it just doesn't make sense to me. Because sometimes I'll take a break for 10 days and then I'll come back to it and beat it. Ah, motherfucker. They got me down.
I got you.
Alright, thank you. There's a lot of anointed people in this game today.
Uh-huh.
And I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of...
I could probably use a res.
Yeah.
My allies got it.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so the merger, I think Microsoft is still going to do exclusives with the stuff. I think they're going to play hardball, I think, with PlayStation. I don't think they're going to do crossover, but we'll see. When it's still a long ways before anything really happens.
Well, you got to remember, Microsoft has also said that they wanted to put Game Pass on every device.
Yeah.
And they even had something like advertising the Switch with it at some point. So, dude, if that happens, that would be amazing. I think that would be a huge day for gaming, to put Game Pass on other consoles.
Yeah.
Whether that'll ever happen in my lifetime or not, I can't say, but my God, would that be cool?
Oh, indeed. And I'm actually just getting ready to sign back up to Game Pass on my computer. I was going through... Hey, I'll talk about this here in a little bit, but yeah. Why not? I'll talk about it now. So, getting psyched up for Game Pass, knowing that Starfield is getting ready to come out, I was like, okay, I need to beef up my computer a little bit. My computer, 2 years old, is actually worth twice the amount of money that I bought it for.
Oh wow! I wonder
because of the graphics card.
I wonder how much mine would be worth. My graphics card is old. Mine's like a 1070, I believe. So I know it's pretty damn old. But it does.
Yeah, the graphics cards, it's crazy. It's crazy.
But I think we're gonna go balls to the walls trying to get at least one new Xbox for now. The wife really wants one for like Fable and any new Gears of Wars and stuff that come out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think it's probably about time I start actively looking just to make sure I have one by the time those games come out.
Yeah, and I might as well, knowing that I'm still probably gonna buff up my computer, because when I bought it, I bought the best graphics card I could get, but it was still missing a little bit of RAM, and I could have used a bigger SSD, and so I'll probably boost the RAM, because I'm only running 8 on my desktop.
Oh shit, man.
Which is not as much as I need to be.
Yeah, dude, I got 32 gigs of RAM in mine.
Yeah, that's where I'm going for. But yeah, I was obviously, when I bought it, I knew I was getting a good graphics card, but the RAM I knew was low.
You know, Game Pass sounds like a great thing. So, I probably should be messing around with it a little bit more, especially since I can play next gen stuff on my old Xbox. Actually, I don't know if that's out yet. Is that an option? Do you know?
To play next gen on the old stuff?
Yeah, I've heard that that's the route that it was going, but I don't know if it is out yet.
The gist of that is Microsoft is looking at cloud services. They're diving pretty hard into the cloud to do online streaming for like any platform. You know, you could have a Chromebook and play the latest stuff.
That'd be cool. That would fix my situation with all my kids wanting gaming PCs like right now, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah, currently that is a separate service than Game Pass.
Yeah, and didn't I read something about them wanting to? No, that's PlayStation. In fact, hold on a second. Your buddy's getting you. But yeah, PlayStation is supposedly going to weed out their PlayStation Now subscription and like tie it all in. I don't know if I think I covered that in the last video.
Now, as far as, I think one of the things that makes this acquisition so impressive as well is the fact that Sony can't duplicate it. They just don't have the money.
Yeah.
I mean, probably the best game studio that they could probably buy out, which in my personal opinion is a better deal than what Microsoft did, is Square Enix.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a decent deal.
It would be a lot cheaper, and I'm really kind of surprised that Microsoft didn't go for them instead of Activision, given all their bad publicity lately.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was time. But also, Blizzard is huge, and Blizzard has a very dedicated fan base. And that comes package deal with Activision now.
Yeah.
So that I Call of Duties and shit. I don't even care about them anymore. You know, there's only so many times that you can reskin a map and then sell it as something new.
Yeah.
So
yeah, indeed.
yeah, so I don't know. I'm mainly looking forward to Blizz. Like if Call of Duty goes to Microsoft exclusive, I don't give a shit. There's Battlefield, you know, and you know what? There might be new first-person shooter games that come out. You never know. But if Diablo goes, yeah, that's where I get a little sad. Just because I like it, and there's not much many games like it. Like all the games that I've played, like Baldur's Gate. When has there been a Dark Alliance game that because this last one that came out was nowhere near the way the first couple were, and then you know, Torchlight, that's a little too cartoony looking for my taste.
Yeah.
And then Champions of Norath, but that came out in PlayStation 2, and I actually preferred that game. And I hope I don't get flack for this, but I actually preferred Champions of Norath to Diablo, just because I was so into EverQuest. I loved all the lore and stuff, and you know, I met a lot of good people on that game.
It was a great game.
So that leads me to Sony needs to push back by buy the rights back to EverQuest. Come out with EverQuest Online Adventures 2. A nice MMO to lose yourself in on a console, I believe, is something that Microsoft hasn't done, and it could bring them back. Or tackle a whole nother. Oh, there it is. God. Yeah, I didn't know how to open that gate. But yeah, they tackle a whole fan base that's been like kind of ignored, I think, for a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be some interesting news over the next several years that comes out about all that.
Yeah, I hope Sony.
What's happening?
Yeah, I hope Sony can make. I don't think that they're gonna be in any sort of trouble from this. You know, with all the stuff that they're into, movies, TV, you know, electronics, video games.
I'm guessing that Sony ends up buying another studio, but only because their stock prices are tanking. And I think eventually they'll bite the bullet and decide to do first party or first day releases.
You know what, that would be that's good. Maybe that's pushing them, like this purchase is pushing them in that direction, which I think is awesome. You know, and hopefully it happens sooner than later, because then you know you wouldn't need to buy games. You know, that would actually make digital worth it for me.
Yeah.
And then I'd only have to buy like the stuff that I'm really into, like the ultimate editions of Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
Yeah, exactly.
And everything else I can just download, you know. Anyway.
Yep, and we'll see if it happens. Sony's been hesitant too, but this might push them over the edge.
Yeah.
Regardless, with the two companies competing like this, customers, we're going to benefit from it.
Yep, that's true. All right, you want to move on to anything else?
Yeah, let's.
I've still actually got a few more video game stuff. If you.
Yeah, go for it. Toss it in there. What do we got?
All right, let's see. PlayStation released another patent. You remember the ones that we talked about last week?
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly I don't. God. Anyway, they released another for backwards compatibility. They've actually released up another patent to add PS5 games to their game streaming. So it looks like they're
Yes.
heading in that direction for game streaming.
Yeah, the patent is very interesting. I read up on this one because, so with the streaming, the current streaming service for PS5 basically is not capable of emulating PS5 because you can't stream as fast as the machines go. And so this is kind of a way to get around that.
Okay. Yeah, and this also makes me super nervous. And I don't know if I'm assuming that you'll be able to stream on PS4 and PS4 Pro these games. I think that's kind of the direction they're going because they've upped their production of PS4 units because they can't make any new PS5. Like they can only do with deal with the supplies that they have. So they've been ramping up production on PS4 units again. So that makes me really scared about this superconductor shortage.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the fact that they, I mean, in previous, this is the first generation of console wars that we've had that they haven't stopped making the previous ones. Because in every other console war, the old stuff gets nixed, and we get just the new stuff.
And I want to say that they did that with Xbox recently, didn't they, though? Like the Xbox One X and S are no longer being created or made.
Yeah, yeah. I think for Xbox it might be different, but for Sony to still keep around the PS4 is pretty significant.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, Wallace and Gromit. Okay, this is weird. Okay, so and I probably should have covered this earlier. They're making not only more movies now, but they're working on their studio is working on an open world game.
A Wallace and Gromit open world game.
Okay, so
Okay.
I don't.
All right, I'm intrigued.
I don't know if it's going to be a Wallace and Gromit game, but if they use that claymation art style for an open world game, I think that could be pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. We haven't really had much claymation anymore. That's kind of just fallen by the wayside. It's like a lost art.
Yeah, I have to agree. That would be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, so it's just weird news like that stood out, and I like throwing that stuff in just because, the possibilities are cool, and I love seeing new stuff. When have we ever seen the last claymation game I played was probably Clay Fighter 64.
Clay Fighter. Oh my God, that was definitely back in the day.
Oh yeah. So you know what? Yeah, they're thinking out of the box. They're giving us something we ain't seen. More power to them. We need more people like that giving us more original stuff in the industry for video games.
Indeed.
Yeah. And then my last thing, which my daughter is super excited for, there is going to be a My Hero Academia Battle Royale game coming out.
Oh.
So
that could be good.
Yeah. That, like, with the quirks and shit, man, if you can make your own hero, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that it has the potential to be great if it's done right.
Yeah.
So hopefully it is. And I believe that's all I've got for video games.
Well, let's see. We've got a couple things coming up for releases. Not much, still pretty slow overall. But we've got Expeditions Rome on PC, which looks pretty cool. Basically, take Civilization and cross it with Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay.
And you've got Expeditions Rome, so it looks pretty neat. And also in the tactics genre, there is a Reverie Knights Tactics for the PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch, hitting January 25th.
And I think you talked about that briefly, because that name sounds familiar.
I may have.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's coming up, and it looks pretty cool. I might get that one.
Yeah, I think from what you told me, I checked it out, and I was actually kind of looking forward to that too. There is what is that game? That Arceus? Is that they're saying that might be the spiritual successor for Left 4 Dead, and I know that one is either coming out or has just come out.
It is already on Xbox Game Pass.
Is it?
I
Yeah,
can tell you
yeah,
that.
yeah. I've been hearing that it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, if we get these day one games on Game Pass where we can just play them and check them out.
Hmm.
That's the thing that I like so much about Game Pass is all these games that I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to buy. They're
Yeah,
just there,
yeah.
and I love that.
Yeah, maybe. Oh man, I hate turning my back on PlayStation because I really love the way they've been heading. And I'm not gonna turn my back on them, but dude, I'll tell you what, I was not very excited about my Xbox One X, just because the menus, dude. The thing, it seemed weak because the menus were so freaking sluggish in it. And then another reason that I've been more about PlayStation, and I think this is a very valid argument, is they changed their dashboard so much, like like navigation and stuff became super tedious for me just because they would change it all the time. But yeah, that and the sluggishness of their freaking menus and their it's just not something you'd expect on a next gen console right away.
Yeah,
Slow menus and
and
shit.
PlayStation has had, they've been masters of the console game for a decade now, and the Xbox has finally given them something to think about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sega was the masters of console there for a bit, and they fell down.
Oh boy, did they? Yeah.
And that still makes me sad. I think if Sega was in a better position, they'd be pioneers of the industry.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly.
I
Got
don't know.
Sega.
I am a fanboy phone for. I am a Sega fanboy for life.
Sega.
Sega. EA Sports. It's in the game, but that's not Sega.
No, it's
Sega does.
EA.
Sega does what PlayStation don't.
Oh. All right.
Sega does what Micro. No, that didn't make sense. That's gonna get edited.
So, do we have any more video game news?
Actually, that's all the news that I have for this week. I don't really have anything else. If I will throw this out there though, if you don't have any more news as well. Do you have news?
I've got one more piece for the games and toys.
All right, go for it.
So we're looking at Marvel Zombicide is now at 800% funded after 2 days.
Yeah, it was just 400 yesterday when you talked to me.
Yeah, and they've collected $4 million.
Wow.
And they've still got quite a few to go. So that is I'm still on the fence about whether or not to put in money for it.
Yeah.
Because much like Hero Quest, there's probably going to be other stuff out there for a better deal if I wait.
Right.
I think I'm going to wait, but I hope it doesn't bite me in the butt. So we'll see. But I definitely want to get a copy of it when it comes out. I just can't see putting down $500 to wait until summer of 2023 to get something.
Yeah, I don't really blame you there, to be honest with you.
But super cool, and it's out on Kickstarter. So very, very happy to see that, and I hope we'll get back to where we can play together, get together and see each other face to face and play some games.
Yeah, no kidding, man. I know this Omicron seems to be going away pretty quick, just from what I've been seeing in over across the pond. I know the UK's cases went down to like half in about like a week later. It's just some scary stuff, man. This stuff, when is a variant going to come out that is just going to destroy the human race? That's the thing that freaks me out.
Yeah, just gotta stay vigilant. Stay careful, everybody.
Yes. And buy yourself some Van Snow Lodge slippers. Best thing ever.
The nice perks of life.
Yes, yeah. If you've got to stay home, make sure your feet are comfortable. Buy some Vans.
There we go. That's the best advice ever. I think they should sponsor us for the next video.
Yeah.
And that should be probably the note we go out on here. Is
Yeah.
everybody stay safe, keep your feet warm.
Yeah. And don't get murdered. Oh
Definitely
wait,
not
that's a
that.
different podcast.
That's the other
Yeah,
podcast.
that's the other one. Fucking Ava's podcast. What is the name of that? I don't know. That's
I
maybe
don't
for
know.
another day. All right, guys.
Gamers and geeks, we will see you next time.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the 15th episode of Old Guys Geekly Review.
Later, everyone.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Yeah, have a great rest of your week.